guys. So, first and foremost, this is not a clickbait video. This is very legit. This is very legit information. And I want to expose this information to you guys, so tune into this video if you must. If you care anything about the vaccine, if you care about your well-being, you know. And you know what, if you already took the vaccine, this video it's not going to have much use for you, but then again, you might learn something and you could save somebody else. You could do something to somebody else, so you can say, tune in if you want to as well. So anyways, I actually seen one comment and maybe a reply or two of a fella, and it was a guy. I just can't remember his username on YouTube, but he did mention something that opened my eyes a little bit, and I was like, damn, like that could be true. And he said something like, I forget the exact words what he said, but he said something like, yo, like wait and watch, like a whole bunch of people's gonna take the vaccine, and then all of a sudden it's not going to be like as mandatory as it is right now. When a certain amount of people get the vaccine, now they're going to let a lot of us go because so many people already have it, and it's like good enough. And like I said, in that moment, whenever I seen that comment, I was like, damn, like, that could be true. That really could be true. And I could totally see it happening. And just last night, right? So last night, as you guys know, the ones that watch my channel, last night was my last night in the gym, and I had a conversation with the guy that actually owns the spot. He was there, thankfully, that night, because I had a conversation about him about some stuff like this, and I told him I do not want to put that stuff in my body, and he said I did not want to do it either, but he did it. He did it, and he said he did it because of his freedom, because he wanted his freedom. So he sold into the system. He went ahead and he did it. And he told me that he was talking to a nurse, right? He was talking to a nurse. And she told him, I don't know if it was a nurse or some lady at a pharmacist. It was one of these types of girls that's involved with the stuff. And their whole goal, obviously, it's obvious, is to get as many people to take the vaccine as possible. And what they're currently doing right now with not allowing people in gyms and clubs and stuff like this without a COVID pass, it's clearly working. And he told me that she told him that once they get to a certain percentage, they're going to let it go. This is what's going to happen. And all this stuff is not going to be mandatory anymore because a certain amount of people get it. So guys, hold off on the vaccine. Do not get the vaccine. I am not getting the vaccine. No way in hell. I have a park right beside my spot. Pull-ups. I have a dude that lives in the same apartment building as me, 200 plus pounds. I will grab that motherfucker once a week and put him on my back and do squats with him if I have to do it. I do have a couple dumbbells here. It's not really good enough though, they're not too heavy. I could still get a little bit out of it. I do have a set-up bench here, I have a gym mat. I'm just trying to think what else I have. An ab wheel. I do have MMA gear, but it's not much of use because it's just gear. I have shoes, obviously. I can run, I can walk, I can hike. I was into the store earlier today. I was going to buy a $200 pair of rollerblades, but I said, you know what? If they would have fit as good as I wanted them to because they were about a size too big, I probably would have got them, because rollerblade is pretty sick. And I used to play hockey. I can skate good, I can rollerblade good, but you know, I'll still find a way to exercise right now. And to be quite honest, I'm going to take at least a week or two and I'm not going to exercise at all because it's been a long time since I gave my body a full recovery, and I train way too hard to not do things like this. I can easily, like I'm excited right now to take time off the gym. Not for as long as I might have to, but as of right now, for at least a week or two, I'm actually excited to take time off the gym. And now that I can't get in there, it's going to allow me to do that much more. Whereas if it was open, I have a harder time. And it is open, but not open for me right now. And it's not going to be for a good bit, but you know, that fella that lives in my apartment building, he's the one that is helping me with this stuff, with this vaccination pass, and I'm going to come through. And I don't know what it's like where all you guys are in the world, you know. I don't know what it's like. But here right now, it is not strict at all. It's very surprising. I'm surprised it's not over online. It's not done like through the hospitals or through something like this, because it is very easy to get your way with the system. It doesn't even show your full name. He showed me it today. He told me about it yesterday. He showed me today. Earlier, like an hour and a half ago from right now. He showed me the paper. It's nothing. And there's actually two things that needs to be changed. Obviously the name and the date of birth. Everything else, nothing else got to be changed. Where he took the vaccine, which vaccines he took, is on the paper. His name, date of birth, and I forget what else, but it's like, it's all information not involving him. So there's like two things that needs to be changed, and it can easily be done, he said, and he can do it for me. So I'm still taking time out of the gym. I can't go back there right now. I can't just get the thing and go there right now. They know I'm not vaccinated at the gym right now. They know that. I told the guy that, and I told him I do not want to get it. So I'm definitely going to have to wait a bit, at least 6 weeks. And then I'm going to go in, and I'm going to have to say that I got it, and I'm going to have to tell everybody else where I come from that I got it. I'm going to say as little as possible. I just don't want to say much, but I'm going to have to obviously tell the people where I'm going to. I can't bring them a paper and say, no, I didn't get vaccine, but here you go, let me in. I can't say that. I'm going to have to say I got it. Which is okay, because then I'll get into where I want to get into, and who cares, you know. What matters is I did not get the vaccine, and I will never get that vaccine. I don't want to get the vaccine. I don't trust the vaccine. I never did. I never wanted to get it. There's a reason, like I said in videos before this one. There's a reason why I never got it. There's a reason why it sparked zero interest in my head to get it. And I find it funny and amazing how so many people just ran straight away to get the vaccine. Not me. Not me. They would have to literally, at this point right now, just in the last week, a lot has changed, because like I said, I wasn't even looking into it that much. Like at all. I understand to a level right now how big of a deal it really is. And it is a big deal to get it. I don't want to get it. And even a week ago, like I said, I didn't want to get it, but in my head it wasn't that big of a deal if I did get it. But my mind changed a lot because I'm seeing clearer. Because I didn't look into it too deeply, and that's why I had the opinion on it that I had at first, and was maybe willing to get it. But like I said, I'm seeing clearly now because I looked into it more. And I wasn't before, because I was just not looking at it, period. And I did start to get influenced by people where I come from, and Health Canada and stuff like this, and thinking it's a good idea to get it, and so many people are getting it, no one's getting sick, everyone's looking fine, everyone's doing fine, so it's like, hey, maybe it's good. So then it's like all this stuff happens, and then it's like you have to get it to go to the gym, this, that, and this. So then you're thinking in your head at that time, it's just like, wow, like, I guess I'm gonna have to get it. And it doesn't seem like a big deal. But then, you know, I made the video, I seen all the comments, I seen what a lot of people had to say about it, and then I started to look into it even more, because the comments started to sketch me out, like, is it that big of a deal? Because like I said, guys, I wasn't even looking into it. And you guys saying all the things you said, I am stronger than that. I am stronger than what you guys were going on about. Trust me, trust and believe that. There's a reason, like I said right now, guys, that I don't have the vaccine. If I wasn't strong, I would have folded immediately. I would have got it immediately. There's a reason why I never got it. There's a reason why I do not have the vaccine. And like I said, I didn't want to get it. But I got to a point where it's like, hey, maybe it's not a big deal. Maybe I got to get it at this point. It's come to a point, okay, maybe I got to get it. And you look around and it's like, nothing's happening to anybody. But then you do your research and you see what it's about. And that's all I had to see. And then the phone calls I had with the pharmacist that was there that was going to give me my shot. And the conversation I had at the gym. The comments that I seen from you guys. It's all these things that I needed. I needed to see all these things. I need to hear all these things. And I guarantee you in a month's time, 2 months tops, the vaccine is not even going to be mandatory and we are going to walk away scot-free. And I just hope and pray to Jesus Christ right now that all this COVID stuff does not get worse. This so-called COVID stuff. I hope a whole bunch more people don't start getting sick and all this, because it's only going to make things worse. I hope and pray people start to get better. I hope more people don't get sick, because it's not going to do anybody any good. It's not going to do the people good that's getting sick. It's not going to do any of us good who is healthy but is not vaccinated. It's not going to do anybody good, you know? And it's just going to make them push it even harder and harder and harder. And they could be making up this stuff saying there's all these cases, and how do we know? Like I said, I never seen one person in my life who had COVID. I never did. I never seen one person. I never heard about one person that actually had COVID. Not one. And I'm not saying nobody did have it. But I never seen it. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. And there's a whole other topic of discussion that I want to get into after this video as well, about something related to this but a little bit different. And I will do that. Not this evening, but maybe tomorrow night or something like that. Just into a deeper discussion. Because I'm hearing some other things as well. And I just want to save for another video, because I'm going to have to go on a little bit longer, you know. And I don't want to make it into the same video because it's off topic, kind of. It's similar, but it's a different topic that deserves a different title and a different video. So, but anyways, guys, I'm about to close this one for now. I feel tired from work today, but I feel good that I don't have to push my body so hard at the gym tonight. And for the rest of the week, I'm going to get extra sleep, because the gym it's time consuming. Not only are you in there for an hour and 15, hour and 30 minutes, you got to drive there, you got to drive back, there's people at the gym that talk to you a lot, me anyways, slow me down, drain my energy more, and it's like, to get a break away from that, it's good. And, you know, working 40 plus hours a week, in between I'd say 40 to 45 hours a week, every single week right now. Business, YouTube, phone calls, getting your own groceries, doing other little errands you got to do in the run of a week. It's a lot. On top of the gym, it is a lot. So I feel good right now. I feel tired, like I said, because we worked hard today. I have pictures of the cottages that we're building. I wish I could put them on YouTube, but I can't because I just don't know how, because I'm kind of stupid with that stuff. But if you want to see them, text me and ask me to see the cottage right now that we're building, because we are making hella progress. There's only 3 of us doing it, me and 2 other guys, and we're doing crazy right now. Like, I've never done this stuff before. I'm doing it with a guy that really knows what he's doing, and then there's me and another guy. Me and the other guy are good workers, but we're not very experienced with this stuff. But we're learning fast, and we're building it very fast. And it's quite impressive. The way it looks is impressive. How much we're getting done is impressive. And to stay on that grind is impressive, because it is not easy stuff. It's tiring. At the end of the day, everyone's getting run down. It's like, we got to finish this up, we got to wrap this up, and then get these tools and get out of here, so we can actually get up the next day and do this again, because we have to be consistent. We can't just be missing days. It's got to be done at a certain time. We have 2 cottages, not just one. And we are doing the bigger one right now. There's a big one that's 2 stories, and there's another one that's just 1 story. They're both a fair size, and the one that's 2 stories is pretty damn big. It's like $300K. The other one's probably 150, 175. And they are a massive size. The 300K one anyway. For a cottage, not for a house, but for like a cottage. And like I said, we got to finish these at a specific time, so we are driving it. And I think there's a reason why this stuff happened anyway with this COVID vaccination stuff, because I'm going to get a good break out of the gym. I'm going to focus more on this stuff, and it's a good change, you know, because there's no way I'm going to the gym 7 days a week doing this stuff. There's just no way. I'd say about 3 or 4 max. And now it's going to be good to have a break. And it's going to be a strong push to get this stuff done by at least December, because we can't be in snow. And we're going to get some snow coming on at the end of December, start of January. We get all our snow in Canada here. So we have a time frame. We have a lot to do. And it's no easy task. But anyways, guys, like I said, do not get your vaccine, because there's going to be, and I'm going to give you guys an example right now. So where I come from, there's 90% of people right now that have the first vaccine, right? There's 81% that currently have the second vaccine. Once they get up to, and this is what I heard from the guy that owns the gym last night. The lady told him, once they get to probably 87, 88% of people that got the second shot, they're going to let it go, and they're not going to make these rules anymore. They're going to pull it back. They're going to pull it away. And I bet they will. And I love that comment that I seen from that guy. I'm telling you, that because he said this, and he's right, because I heard it last night. And if there's a lady like that telling this guy, I guarantee it's true. And even when that guy made that comment, I was like, damn, that's probably true. And I bet it is. And from all the stuff I'm hearing, I bet it is. So, and even this guy at the gym too, he said, that number that's gone from 81%, it's higher than that right now. They don't know what it is right now, but it's higher than 81% already, and it's going very quick. Everyone's starting to get it. Everyone but me. Everyone but maybe 10 to 12% of people where I come from. But I bet even more is going to get it. I bet it's past 90% at this moment, people who got their first vaccine. I bet it's like at least 91, 92, 93 right now. And motherfucker, I ain't getting this shit. They ain't gonna break me. They are not gonna break me. They can break everybody else. They can break everybody else in the gym. They're not gonna break me, motherfucker.